Oh, 3 years post handover.
Yes.
Why didn't you tell? This should be the start of the video.
yeah. You don't know that.
We should have started the video.
Wait, you Zohaib,
I'm sorry.
post-handover.
My investors get a 6% discount.
We're not going to say that in the video.
That was also. We'll delete that. We'll delete that.
Remove
Okay.
please.
I don't want ROI. I want that appreciation, right? So that is why in this particular location, I want to pick up stock at the lowest price per square foot. And I studied the market, and you guys are giving at the lowest price per square
You
foot.
want to make capital appreciation, go to Dubailand with Object One.
Yes.
With any developer in the market, go to Dubailand. Why? Dubailand now, it's the trend for Dubai.
No, everyone is developing. See, now say right next to your plot, Aldar the Haven, developing apartments.
Exactly.
In front of that, Tilal al Gaf Woods. See, right now in that area, so many high-end. So next to Barari, there's another, the neighborhood. The neighborhood next to Barari, one bed is selling at 2.6 million.
So you have unit for 1 million in Dubailand, and
Yes.
you have a villa minimum price for 20 million.
Correct.
That's very good for the community.
Yes.
You have a studio for 500k,
Yes.
and you have villa for a townhouse, three bedroom for 10 million in Dubailand.
So you didn't tell me the price till now, DLRC. You guys have not told me the
With a
price.
discount or not?
1.1
1.1?
1.1.
1.1.
You take in 1.1.
for the size.
How much the size, Aya, please?
790 square foot.
Oh, that's really good because
very good.
I am so sick and tired of these 550, 600 square foot apartments. I'm not going to live there. So I have this principle. I will only sell something that I can live in or I can buy or something that I like, So 790 is a good size. It's a good size of a one bedroom. That's really good. So that means the price per square foot is?
It's between 1,400, 1,450.
The best price in the market.
That is really good.
Now,
Okay.
we have a lot of developers have this size for 2 bedroom.
So 2 bedroom is what's the price? Because I'm curious about 2 and 3 bedroom because I think in that location it'll be amazing for families.
So we have two options for the 2 beds. We have normal 2 beds
Okay.
starting from 1.6.
Okay.
We have 2 plus maids starting from 1.7.
Now, for me, I think this 2 plus maid is a game-changing product. It's like the semi-detached villas in the villa market. Like it's like everyone is investing in the townhouse, independent villas, but semi-detached villa is a very nice product because you got big gardens, nice place. 2 plus maid now because why? Husband, wife. Especially the person who's buying this, husband, wife, maybe let's say both of them are working, even if both of them are not working. Normally in Dubai, people are spoiled. They like having a nanny. So if you have a nanny, and women love storage, they
Exactly.
love storage, but a nanny has become like a mandatory thing nowadays. I'm just saying, Dubai, I know people in UK, Europe, US don't agree with this, but when they come to Dubai, same thing. They want a nanny,
The lifestyle.
Yes,
The
because
lifestyle.
see, nowhere in the world you can get a nanny in Dubai for like, I don't want to say 2,000, people will kill me, but 3,000, even though it's true. I didn't say that. But you get for like 3,000, 3,500, you get an amazing nanny, and who, then, so 2 plus maid, I think, is one of those products that can really increase in value as well. So 1.7 for a 2 plus
How
maid.
much the size for the 2 plus maid?
1,250.
That's the size for the 3 bedroom. Another developer, he sold this
Yeah.
unit for a 3 bedroom.
Less.
And
1,100 I've seen
We
3
don't want
beds.
to tell that's not good from the developer. No, we have 2 categories in the market for the client who's just focus about the price. I don't want to talk about which layout, what you have amenities. I need just price, the cheap price unit in the market.
Correct.
What you have, and we have who's investor just thinking about long term, about the service charge, the guarantee, the AC, what we have.
Even the AC and the systems, the apartment is directly connected to Airbnb and booking from the smart lock and the smart home system. That's an even more privilege for the clients or the investors who are going to be looking into renting their apartments through holiday homes or online.
So
They can manage it themselves.
now this is one funny thing. So people who think that short-term rentals happen only in let's say downtown or beachfront locations, I've done a very detailed study of short-term rentals in international city. I'm giving an example, okay? You know, right now in international city, for a one bed, it's around 5,000 dirhams a month.
Minimum.
Monthly rental.
Minimum.
Monthly rental, and this it's crazy, and I'm so that's like the lower tier I'm talking about. So they're in Furjan again. In Furjan, I've seen one beds going for up to 10,000 dirhams a month. It's crazy, like, you know, this because.
And in the holiday in general, in the end of the year, how much monthly you need if you want to rent in international city or in Furjan? Minimum, we're talking about 8,000.
8,000. 8,000.
That's in the holiday.
Minimum.
8,000 minimum.
Minimum.
In international city, Medan 15,000.
Because why people are choosing Airbnb over a hotel is, that is why I didn't want to see. Studio has a different idea, but studio, you're competing with hotels. You know, with, let's say, one beds, two beds, you are not competing with hotels. You're focusing on families. And then right now, a lot of people are like, they prefer cooking, whether it's ultra rich
100%.
or normal people, they prefer eating from home, cooking on their own, feeding their kid, whatever, you know. So that is why I feel like this holiday home, the Airbnb market is really, for another example. So I had a lot of investors come in this time. Most of them went into Airbnbs. So if they want to invest
because not just about for the cook in the kitchen, it's about the client. You want to live the style life for this community.
Yes.
If I want to go to any hotel, that's the standard. I get the room and go to the swimming pool. No, I want to go with the Airbnb because I want to know the community, the life, the guideline for the life in this community, to know the prices, to take knowledge from the location. Airbnb, all people just think about now, all the people from UK now come to Dubai, just stay in the home and work at the Airbnb. He gets 3 apartment or 4 apartment, and after I also want to do that. She told me all the time, Mohammed, let's take 10 studio and do that Airbnb.
I think, you know, you need to, like, we'll have a separate meeting after this, you know, the direction. Airbnb. Yeah. No, this is true. Yeah.
And you can make a lot of money in this industry.
Absolutely.
Airbnb, like you have hotels in Dubai.
No, as in most clients, why Airbnb, another reason is that it's fully furnished, everything is done. They can just walk in, right? So they prefer that, you know, just walk in with a bag, you know, because furniture can get really expensive depending on how you furnish. In Dubai, you can furnish a 1-bedroom for 10,000 dirhams, you can furnish for 100,000 dirhams.
Yes.
And so when someone starts furnishing, and for them, they're like, hey, you know, I don't know if I'm going to stay here for long. Maybe I'll try Dubai for 1 year, 2 years. So, you know, so these are your main clientele for these products, you know. They come because if you spend too much on furniture, when you're leaving, what do you do with the furniture? You cannot sell them, you know. That is why Airbnb, you know, people like nice, if it's well done, well staged, nice furniture, you know, and people can just walk in. It's a big business. So
it's a very big business, and it's very successful in general in Dubai.
Yes.
Why? Because Dubai manage everything for the country. So Airbnb, it's no risk in the Airbnb in Dubai because you have safety, the most safety country in all the world.
Yes.
So you can't like client do anything in in the apartment in general. We have a lot of people working with Airbnb out of the country, out of the UAE, without name. Okay.
Yeah.
You have a lot of problem.
Of course.
Security problem.
Yes.
Security to visit problem.
Yes.
The problem with whose people come to your apartment. No, in Dubai, no risk in the safety section in Dubai in general. That's very good point in Airbnb, and that's a new category in general. Just from 2 years ago come. So all whose people like he want to invest in Dubai, everything it's ready. Just come and see. Don't buy any property. Just wait. Take any studio or any 1-bedroom, rent, okay, and see the result. After this, you want to come to me and told me, Mohammed, I need 10 units to buy in Dubai. That's the investor. And the first time, he just come to you and told you, I need a small studio. And the next time, he told you, I need 2 and 3 1-bedroom. And the next time, I need bulk deal. Why? Because he make a lot of money.
Correct.
You have whose investor just, you sold him just one time? No. It's relationship.
Of course.
It's a trust.
Of
After
course.
this, I want to work with Zohaib. Your client, Zohaib. Zohaib client. What he said for Zohaib? Zohaib told me 1.1. If Zohaib told me 1.2, I will do that. It's a trust.
That's true. That's true.
Because you are trust object one and trust I and trust me in general. We are here now to talk about object one.
Absolutely.
Object
Absolutely.
one, it's the best developer now in the market. We are top 10 in Dubai in just 2 years. That's very good.
That is amazing.
And top 3 in JVC. You told me in the first JVC that who's want to make capital appreciation from 2 years or 3 years ago, a good capital appreciation, you go to JVC.
Correct.
We are top 3 in JVC.
Dubai.
That's very good. So we just focus with the best plot or best location you can support our client in general. Now we just focus about Dubailand. We have a lot of project GVT, GVC, Shara Sheikh Zayed, Evergreen. New Satwa sold out in just 1 minute.
No, I'd say one
Evergreen.
that's I spoke a lot about this location, Jumeirah Garden City. I think it's a fantastic location. But now at this point, why I'm focusing on Dubai land is because Dubai land, the price is minimum in the whole of the market. In whole of Dubai, I think Dubai land is at the lowest price.
Exactly, and it's going to have the same spike that happened in JVC. That's why everyone is focused now about the LRC.
Dubai land. And so one important point that I mentioned that the locks. I mentioned this earlier also. It's directly connected to the Airbnb and Booking.com. That's a big. That is actually really big when it comes to investors. You'll understand. And another point I want to hit on regarding Airbnb is that unlike, let's say, in the UK or Canada, they have only 3 months a year. In Dubai, you can do 365 days a year. And another concern they have is that will the building management cause any trouble? So Airbnb is you get the license from Dubai Tourism Council. It's separate from Dubai Land Department. So these are two different, because in between there was some issues in downtown where residents were like, no, we don't want Airbnb, because we don't want those. But it could not be cancelled because it's a separate agreement from Dubai Tourism Council. But of course, if there's any complaints, that can be taken care of. That's a separate issue. So about Object One, you want to say anything about Object One?
You know as well that Object One has not just started in Dubai or in UAE. We have a history internationally in European countries as well. Like we have over 24 projects in Eastern Europe. We have Villa Community in Spain. Our main office is even in Spain. We started from there, and this is how we have 13 years experience in the market internationally. And then when we entered Dubai and when we entered the UAE, we were not just starting blindly. We had a history, we have a background, we have all the other plans that we started earlier in other projects and other developments as well that were successful, and we implemented it here after studying the market as well in Dubai. That is one of the main important points about the developer.
You started your in-house factory recently. Like now, like your production, like the construction, everything is in-house. That came recently,
Not
right?
just in construction, everything from A to Z. That means in-house, everything.
Even the furniture brands that we're using, it's
Okay.
all Italian and Spanish brands that we used before in our projects internationally, and we're using the same brands here in UAE. It's all imported from A to Z.
Like the AC also. The AC in Object One, it's Daikin. You know how much? Very expensive AC.
Triple the cost almost
Triple
from
the
any normal
cost.
brand.
We just thinking about the client with everything from A to Z with high quality. The client, you don't need, know which mean Daikin, which mean the AC, it's Daikin. It's a triple cost.
Right.
Look.
And it's 30% power saving on the bills.
That's also
extra profit.
ROI.
Because I don't think many developers have this, having everything in-house. I don't think many developers have this as
3
well.
or 4 developer in the market.
I only know Shoba. Apart from Shoba, I don't know any other.
Shoba, I don't want to tell the people because all the developer in the market they tell me I'm in-house. Sure, also I'm here. I'm also in-house.
Yeah. And we didn't discuss one thing. Payment plan. What is the payment plan on DLRC?
So currently,
Okay.
normally the payment plan is 60-40.
Okay.
But currently we have an offer, which is going to be 1% monthly payment plan till the end of the month only.
Now, this 1% has always been a little confusing for me because there are some developers whose 1% is like, it's still 70-30, you know, you're paying 1%.
And after 1 week, you have 7%. I
Yeah.
know that. We
Right.
have a lot of developers in the market have 1% every month, okay?
Yeah.
But the question, 1% every month without yani, extra 7% every 5 months?
Yeah.
All the payment plan now, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 10%. 1%, 1%, 1%, 10%. We don't talk about object one. That's the developer in the market
Yes.
now, all the developer. It's not 1%. every
It's
month.
not. It's not.
It's
It's
5% and 10% is 15%. For 5 months, we're talking about 3.5 or 3% every month you paid.
Okay.
Basically, you end up paying 20% per year, but with object, it's only 15% per year.
Okay, this is good. So because see, because normally when I see the 1% per month, I'm like, this is same as MR, you know, 24%. This is 24%. This is 24%. It's just you're saying 1%, but it's not 1%. You know, it's like okay, so 15% a year.
Yeah.
But see, I don't understand. So the first payment will be like 5% or 10%.
The first payment is 20 down payment,
Okay, 20 down payment,
20.
4% DLD,
4% DLD,
550 registration fees, and then we start the payment plan.
and so for the next 3 years, it's 1% a month.
Yes, there is a payment of 10% on the handover time, and then we're back to 1%.
Back to 1% means there's a post handover.
So there's a post handover as well
Post-handover,
for
yeah.
3 years.
Okay. Oh, 3 years post handover.
Yes.
Why didn't you tell? This should be the start of the video.
You don't know that.
We should have started the
We
video.
wait usually
Okay,
to tell about the post
honestly,
handover.
okay, so 3 years post hand. But see, there's a differentiation in the price. If someone takes post handover, the price is.
There's a
is-
slight difference in the price between 3 to 4%
Okay,
extra on
okay.
the total amount of the
And if he
unit.
doesn't want, he can get that discount.
If not, he gets that discount.
Okay.
But the offer for you, who's your followers and your investor, it's for with a post handover or without post handover. He can take discount 6%.
My investors get a 6% discount.
Okay. We're not going to say that in the video.
That was also we'll delete that. We'll delete that.
Remove that,
Okay.
please.
Okay. So it's
But we
So
can say
till-
that it's fully furnished till the end of the month.
okay. It's fully furnished. Okay. Now
We can stop. We can't at all. Not fully furnished.
Fully furnished.
Okay, it's fully furnished with a discount or not. We can give your investor two choice. It's
Yeah.
fully furnished with a discount, okay?
Okay.
Or without furnished with a big discount. You understand me?
Understood.
So the piece
Cut
it's
all the sport and
5%.
let's repeat.
Read all of this termination for this.
Okay. No. So till handover, how much are you paying? 60%.
60% or 70% depends on if you want normal payment plan or post handover.
Okay. So if it's post handover, 70%.
70%.
Normal is 60%.
Exactly.
That's it.
Okay. And so you don't have studios. Do you have studios?
We're
No,
going to have in the
available
new
now.
project, but it's not going to be now. In some time.
Okay.
Currently, we don't have studios.
Okay. If there's an upcoming launch.
If
We have upcoming.
Okay,
We
okay.
have inshallah.
Okay. Okay. If there's an upcoming launch, there'll be a studio, and studio will be, so because if, for example, I have this bulk buyer.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's close the deal now.
Okay. See, that's the thing. I will speak to him immediately. So, studio will be how much?
We don't know any information.
Approximately.
Zohaib do that all the time.
No. Approximate. See, because that's what the money is, right? See,
approximate is going to be the same price per square foot average.
so 1,400, 1,450. But so, and what is the size of the studio?
In general, 400, 450.
So we're looking at what, around 600?
Average.
Average? 600?
650.
650?
Yeah.
Oh, 650, nice. And so I can pick up 10 studios at around 6 million something. And then if I pick up 10 studios, I'll get more discount as well.
Maybe you can do that and give him the best discount with guarantee ROI also for 3 years.
That's good. That's what I need.
And we can push like object one with a big discount or guarantee ROI.
And you have fully furnished in studios as well.
Inshallah.
That's till the end of the month, yes.
Still for this video.
So no, I'm serious. As soon as this call is done, I'm going to speak to this guy because he's been after me for these bulk deals. Because same plan. He wanted to pick up like 10 studios, do the Airbnb business. He wants to build a portfolio in Dubai because he plans to move from the US to Dubai, and so he wants a business over here. So upcoming, he doesn't want to work. His rental portfolio itself pay for his That's the plan. So it's good.
He's want to invest in Dubai. Look, Trump, what he do now in
Yeah.
general for the rules for China and USA, and look for the UAE market.
Yeah, US
Just
safe,
look
right?
for all the
Stable.
world, okay, it's stable. That's
Yeah.
UAE market. Look for USA now and China, the problem for the stock and from the
Look
real
at the
estate,
tariffs. We are
everything.
the lowest in the world. We have 10% tariff. China's at 104% right now. I don't know if they're going to increase it more. But UAE always stays pretty safe and stable.
It's Dubai.
I mean,
It's UAE.
we didn't move a lot even during COVID. Even during COVID, I think we few months. I think 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
There was a bit of, but after that the market boomed.
That's it.
Yeah.
It is. No.
The brand name, it's not Object One, and the brand name, it's not the developer or the broker. The brand name, it's Dubai.
Correct.
The rules, everything from A to Z, it's Dubai. And if you want to make money, just focus about Dubai. Nobody at all in the market, just he buy any studio or buy any one bedroom and he don't make money for now. Never, ever, at ever. We just talking about, I want to make more
Profits.
capital appreciation, more profit. All the people come to Dubai, make a lot of
100%,
money. With the
100%.
safety. In my country, if I want to buy any property, maybe I can get profit or not. I just think I want to live 5 years without rent, and after this I make a resale without profit. In my country in general, Dubai, minimum you can get 5% minimum. If you just don't focus about the best location, just focus about the best developer, escrow account, location, furnished, service charge, and you can get in Dubailand minimum 10%. With Object One, without Object One. With Object One, you can get the best price, the best quality.
Correct.
Brand name, Object One now in Dubai, in just 2 years, we are brand name. Okay, so you can invest with a brand name or you can invest with Alibaba. That's it.
This is funny actually. The escrow account you mentioned so many times. There are some developers who are not actually using escrow account. So that's actually a very important point.
It's money. It's 20%. It's
Yeah.
20% from each project. If we have 20 plot in Dubai, we want to pay 20% for each plot.
Correct.
That's a huge of money. And we have now more than 200 new sales manager in Object One. And we have also a new branch in Abu Dhabi. And we make every month minimum 5 to 6 roadshow in all the world. In Iran, in Palestine, in USA, in Canada, in UK market. We do our best like
You
Object
did a
One.
roadshow in Palestine?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to talk about
You
that.
love Palestine?
Of course I do, but but it's like I don't know. Okay, that's a separate
we
discussion.
have also investor
Okay.
in Palestine. He want to put his money in the safety because that all the people just focus about Dubai.
I know. I've never heard of any developer did roadshow in Palestine. That's why I was shocked. I was like, okay, that's really cool. Okay. Okay. So as an ending note, I think the main objective of Object One and me was that I think Dubailand is a very, very important location for investors to identify. I think right now the lowest price per square foot is in Dubailand. Amongst the case study that I've conducted, I think the lowest price per square foot at this point is being offered by this particular project by Object One. We have prepared like a case study, and I think it's a fantastic opportunity. And thank you guys for this was like
More
a
than
real this is
welcome.
nice part. It was really nice. It was very intense. It was a very intense podcast. It was
Thank
good.
you for your time.
It's seriously.
Right. It was so much intensity. Hey, if you guys have any questions for them regarding Object One, regarding the future projects, I see today my major focus was on Dubailand. I love Jumeirah Garden City and Furjan as well as locations. I've always talked about them, but today I just wanted to focus on what are the lowest price per square foot in the market. But maybe another day we'll talk more about Garden City and Furjan. And if you have any questions regarding Object One, please feel free to leave in the comments. And thank you guys. They're going to kick us out.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
more than
Thank you. Thank you.